Hello again, back in Rotterdam. We just dropped off our luggage at the port, the cruise terminal, and we're gonna jump in line and get ready to board our cruise on the Nieuw Statendam with Holland America line. I'll give you a proper tour video in the next video, but I'll take you on, show you how the check-in process works, and we'll go from there. So cheers to another adventure. We're going to be on the ship for 2 weeks, going up to the British Isles, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and the Isle of Man. So we are in the first boarding group. It starts at 12. It is 11:15 right now. The line isn't too long. From what I remember last year, this moved fairly quickly. So hoping to be on board, I don't know, maybe about an hour. We'll see. Passport and boarding passes, check-in line, and security right over there. Then upstairs should be a waiting room as they wait to call your group to board. I made it through security now. We're gonna head upstairs to the waiting area. We're boarding group 18, so we'll see when that gets called. So here we are on the second story waiting area. It's a pretty standard terminal. It's fine. Nothing crazy. It is like a multi-use facility. So we'll see what group they're under right now, or they're on. So here's the first look at our ship, the Nieuw Statendam. It's a Pinnacle class ship. That just means it's a mid-size, so depending on the occupancy, it can hold between 2,500 and 3,500 passengers, roughly. So it's pretty small in terms of, the age of mega ships, and you see passengers or ships that can hold 8,000 to 10,000 passengers. So this is actually a great size. It was built in 2018, so she is 7 years old. She was refurbished a few years ago, and she looks great on the inside. I can't wait to get back on. So should be boarding shortly. I think they're a group or two ahead of us, so we should be on pretty soon. So they just called our group, so everyone's going to go up to one of these kiosks and get a ID photo for their cruise card, and that'll pop up on the security computer screen every time you scan on and off the ship. Alright, we are all checked in, and here we go across the gangway and on board the Nieuw Statendam. It's a very easy check-in process. It took us about 20 minutes to get from the end of the line and to the gangway. Alright, here we are officially on board. Alright, we are officially on board, and like I said, I'll give you a proper tour video and I'll see you soon. We are at the port of Rotterdam on board Holland America's Nieuw Statendam cruise ship. I will be taking you on a ship tour right now. We just boarded about 20-30 minutes ago. I'm up here on deck 14. It's the sky deck, and this is mainly just a deck people can come out, sit on some lounge chairs, and take in the views when the weather's decent, of course. If it's high winds or rainy or something that is less than desirable, they'll tie up these sun loungers. But it does have some nice windscreen glass up here. Probably a little chilly to hang out up here today, but I'm sure we'll see some folks out here eventually on this cruise. We're on the cruise for 14 nights. We're going up to the British Isles, going around England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Isle of Man, Isle of Lewis. So really excited. Down here on the 12th deck, outside, this is a 12th deck forward. This is called the Retreat, and these are cabanas that you can rent daily. I'll put the price on the screen right now. And it does have a jacuzzi out there. You can see it. There's the jacuzzi. And you do have a wait staff and bar out here too. Very popular on sea days. Coming inside, we're at the Crow's Nest. So the Crow's Nest is a lounge that people can play games, get coffee in the morning. They do sell drinks here as well, and hang out. Has great views out the front of the ship. On sea days, sailing away and coming into port, a lot of people will be up here just taking in the views. The shore excursion desk is also up here in the Crow's Nest. Also up here in the Crow's Nest, you do have the arts and crafts studio. They will have events where people can meet up here and do various arts and crafts throughout the cruise. You just check either the daily schedule they print out for you or on the Holland America Navigator app. Here's more of the backside of the arts and crafts studio. And that is deck 12. Next on the list, we'll be heading down to deck 11. The staircases that go up and down the ship are very nice. I do like the glass railings there. It makes it feel like a much more open space. Deck 11 does have staterooms. I'm getting turned around here. So forward to my left, those are all staterooms. And over to the back here, you'll see once we go out this door will be the jogging track. Coming outside, deck 11, you have the jogging track. This gets pretty busy in the mornings. I forget the distances off the top of my head, as in how many laps equate to a mile. But it is nice if you want to jog or walk up here. I wouldn't recommend, if you're a serious runner, I wouldn't recommend it because it does get a little crowded, especially in the mornings. But if you want to go for a nice leisurely jog or stroll, by all means, this is fantastic. I mean, open air, enjoy the sea breeze, the smells of the ocean on sea days or before we port. It'll be pretty cool. There's everyone loading their luggage down outside the terminal. It's crazy how fast we checked in. I mean, 20 minutes from the end of the line to being on the ship. The jogging track goes around the pool on deck 9. So here we go. There's your chart. 12 laps is 1 mile. So if it's your long run day, you're gonna be doing a lot of laps. But if you don't want to go to the gym on a treadmill, then it's a great option. Outdoor fitness equipment. And we're heading up to the outdoor sport court. It looks like it's set up for pickleball right now. I know last year, and I think this year too, there were a lot of events Can I open this? Oh yeah. There were a lot of pickleball tournaments and pickup games. So pickleball is very popular. Holland America line. Got a basketball court. They'll play lightning or knockout. Some people call it lightning, some people call it knockout. It's where everyone gets the basketball and they take turns shooting, and if the person behind you makes it, you're out. And they'll have pickleball tournaments. So yeah, this is a good outdoor space, and you can rent all the equipment. They have pickleball paddles over there, but you can rent all this different equipment, and they'll even give you soccer balls. So you can see the little tiny soccer goal there. Moving more aft from the outdoor sport court, we got the iconic Holland America smokestack. More views of Rotterdam. Your GPS bulbs. Crew only area. A crew only area, which is nice. The crew has their own area to relax when they have time off. Seems like they work almost every day, so the crew puts in long hours, long days, and long trips to make these journeys special for all the passengers. So it's nice to see them when they can take some time off the ship and on the ship. Heading back around the other side of the sport court, still on deck 12. Alright, next up is going to be deck 10. This is the deck our room is on. So here we are on deck 10. There's a little terrace over the pool area. Up here you have a bar on that side and New York Deli and Pizza there. Pizza's open pretty late. They also have breakfast options in the morning, bagels and things like that. If the pool deck below us is a little crowded, the 10th deck is a nice option if you wanted to stay near the action, but also find an open table. Alright, we're on the 10th deck, Panorama deck, and we are room 10051. And I got a little celebration package, hence the balloons. So 10051 is a veranda stateroom, and that means it has a balcony. All the verandas on this ship are balcony cabins. It has a couch that can pull out into a little bed. Got the bed here, storage hooks on the wall. We did get some magnets because these walls are magnetic to hang some stuff up there. Underneath the bed has ample storage for all your luggage, which is great. Desk with North American, USB, and European outlets, so that's nice if you don't have any international chargers. Out into the balcony, plenty of room for 2 people. Got a chair, then an ottoman, little side table, and fantastic views. And verandas are great if you just want to hang out in your room, enjoy the views of the ocean, the views of coming in and out of port, and stay away from the popular decks and the crowds of people. Got more shelf space. They have a lot of different cubbies and cabinets everywhere. Mini fridge, safe, and plenty of closet space too. So we're on board for 2 weeks and we are able to unpack with ease and not have to worry about living out of suitcases. In the bathroom, standard ship bathroom, nice vanity, toilet, and a fairly big shower. Looks like you can fit a few people in there, so decent sized shower. All right, that's our room, 10051 on the veranda, or sorry, on the Panorama deck, and we are in a veranda stateroom. Panorama bar is opposite the pizza shop. Moving aft from the pool area on deck 10, you will find the kids club, and the kids club is available for little sailors over the age of 3. I think it's between 3 and I forget what teenage age it is. We'll see if we can poke in here real quick. But yeah, this is the kids club, and high score looks like it's closed. The arcade. Yeah, so the kids area and arcade are closed right now. Okay, we're on the 9th deck now, the Lido deck, where you have the sea view pool and bar in the aft, the Lido market, which is the standard buffet, a specialty dining Italian restaurant, Canaletto, a dive-in, which is like burgers, fries, hot dogs, gelato bar, the main pool and pool bar, and then forward you have the spa, salon, and fitness center. So right in the center, right outside the main elevators, you will see Canaletto. This is a specialty dining Italian restaurant. It's the cheapest of the specialty restaurant options, but it is pretty good. It is right next to the buffet, as you can see here, so it could get a little noisy, especially during peak times. But the buffet at the Lido Market is very good. They have rotating options every day. I do like how they serve you. It's a lot cleaner, more classy, but don't be afraid to ask for more and load up, because it is all you can eat. If you have a drink package, there are bars on each side of the buffet. You can ask one of these waiters to serve you beers, wines, and even mixed drinks. Moving to the aft of the ship, you have the sea view pool and bar. This is one of the most popular areas on the ship, usually any time of the day. You have 2 hot tubs at the far end of the pool, and various ways or places set up for drinks right now. This is set up for the sail away party. These aren't normally there unless there is an event going on, but the sea view bar is open and always ready to sling drinks. I believe the smoking area is also off to the side over there. And there's seating up on deck 10 right above us too. And also above us is the Asian restaurant called Tamarind. It is specialty dining. They have a sushi bar up there as well, so you can order sushi a la carte or sit at the sushi bar. So here are aft on deck 10. where you can find Tamarind and Nami sushi, the two Asian options, specialty dining options. It's a very nice restaurant. You can dine here with great views off the aft of the ship. Then up there, you also have a sushi bar. You can order sushi at the table or have traditional Asian fusion options in the dining room. It's a great spot. Okay, moving forward from the Lido market, the buffet, we're now in midship at the main pool bar. Nice bar here, plenty of options, and usually between 2 and 4 bartenders, so there's rarely ever a super long wait. Next to it is the ice cream and gelato bar. You can also have smoothies here. So, had a long night at the casino, get a detox in the morning, it'll be good to go. Over here is a place called the Dive-In. You have burgers, hot dogs, French fries, a nice quick option. The burgers are pretty good too. And here we are at the main pool. Plenty of seats. It does get busy, but it's never overly crowded to where you feel uncomfortable. You have great views up on the 10th deck terrace up here. You have a couple hot tubs, plenty of sun loungers, and there's also a good selection and availability of tables out here. If you park yourself at one of the tables, the servers will come up and wait on you, usually with drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So moving forward from the pool area, you have the spa, salon, and fitness center. They do offer fitness classes as well, so you have to check your Holland America Navigator app to book those. And here's the fitness center. Outfitted with the espresso. They're kind of like Pelotons, just different type of Peloton. You have machines, free weights down at the end, a ton of treadmills, ellipticals, and bikes. This is a pretty good spot to hop on a treadmill in the morning as you're sailing, pulling in the port. Again, this is another area. It can get busy, but it's never too crowded. You know, you're never going to find yourself waiting a whole lot for something to open up. I think it's a very fair-sized gym for the amount of passengers you have on board. And this is the spa area. It's actually perfect that this is an open room here. So the spa area is right next to the gym.
Created in the curvature of for your body. It's very good for your back.
Oh wow.
And then we have also here the infrared sauna. So you can just sit there. It's very good to detox your body.
And what are the different packages available here?
Here for if you want to, I'll show you first.
Okay, yeah.
So we have also the steam room. It has salt inhalation. It's very good to clear up your sinus.
Oh, that feels really nice.
Yes, it's also good for the skin. So when you buy the package, we will give you a scrub. So you can scrub. It's very good to, when you scrub here, just leave it on for like 10 minutes.
Right.
And then shower, and then you can go to sauna. And here, sir, it's a whirlpool. This whirlpool, sir, is a mineral water.
Mineral water? Yeah.
Your body.
That's nice.
So you have aching pain, so your motility is very good for you.
Nice.
So you can just sit on in the middle.
Yeah.
And then it's good for your back, sir. And also if you have problem here in your lower back, sit here on the side.
Wow. Nice.
Very good. So normally the price of this is $399.
Okay.
But today it's like $359 only.
Okay. Great.
You can enjoy it for 15 days.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's, in the morning it opens 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So if you want.
And here's the salon. You can book hair and beauty appointments. Men and women are able to. I have a haircut here later this evening, actually. Okay, on deck 8, the navigation deck, it is all staterooms. Decks 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4 actually are all staterooms. I'll show you the hallway real quick, but we won't go down any of these because it's essentially the same all the way down. The hallways aren't too cramped, ceilings aren't too low. They are very nice, well maintained. So, yeah, 8 through 4, all guest rooms. So we're gonna head down to deck 3. All the luggage is coming. All right, so we just came out on deck 3. We are center forward a little bit, so we're gonna head forward to the world stage, which is the main theater right now. So the world stage encompasses decks 2 and 3. It's a good sized theater. They will have port talks, shows, concerts, and this is where you would also meet up for your morning shore excursions. Plenty of seating. There's usually 2 shows per evening. I'd recommend getting here early though, because prime seats do get taken fairly early on. Still on deck 3, more center forward, and we are at the casino. They have table games, they have machines, they got it all. It is open when we are outside of port and at sea, but it is a very nice casino. Your card actually adds to your Mariner points that can help with getting discounts on cruises and even free cruises if you get up to a certain Mariner level. Casino also does have a bar right over there. It's a great spot to hang out, gamble a little bit if you want to, but it is a very nice, classy casino, not smoky at all. And this is their little annex. They do have a couple machines back here. Alright, almost center ship now. And just past the casino, you have the shops. These shops are also open only when we're underway at sea. They got Holland American merch, designer merch. It's very nice. And here we have the terrace to BB King's Blues Club. There's nightly entertainment here, usually with a blues style band, rock and roll, R&B. It's a nice spot to grab a drink and hang out. Yeah, but BB King's is a really good music venue. Very lively band usually. And the shops wrap around here too. So you have men's clothing and accessories here. Handbags, sunglasses. And coming up here, we have the Grand Dutch Cafe. So here right in the center ship, in the atrium, you have the Grand Dutch Cafe. Do have beers, spirits, but it's mainly used for coffee and tea during the day. And over on the other side, you have guest services. So conveniently located, usually, at least for embarkation, you're going to plop you out here on the second deck right below us. You can see all the passengers loading on. Grand Dutch is very busy in the mornings, people getting coffee and pastries. So we are now moving toward the aft. Just aft of the Grand Dutch Cafe is the photography studio. This is where you can buy photo packages, and they also have all the various pictures they take when people disembark the ship. They will have them displayed here for passengers to purchase. You also get custom Holland America and ship merchandise. So at the very aft of the ship, you have the dining room. The dining room is on the second and third floors. Let's see, we have our open seating option. You can pick to have an early or request an early or late dinner seating time. You can always change it if you want to. We decided to do open because we are traveling with the little one. We just wanted to stay flexible. It's a very nice dining room. You can request to have a table that suits your travel party, your family. It's not always a guarantee, but it is nice. It encompasses the third deck and down here on the second deck. It's a very big dining room, and they will pull up the window shades eventually to where you have nice views of the water off the back of the ship. Okay, we're down on deck 2 now. We just popped out of the main dining room. Over here to my left, behind this glass here, this is Club Orange. Now Club Orange, it can be included in a certain suite fare or purchased separately, and it allows guests to come in here to Club Orange and have their own specialty dining area where you can have food and drinks. They do have their own wait staff and cooks in there. I'll drop that price for you if it's available on the screen. And just next to Club Orange, you have Taste. This is where they do various wine, bourbon, and whiskey tastings. You can book these experiences on your Holland America Navigator app before and during the cruise. Just check the daily schedule to see when they're offering them. They range between, depending on what you are tasting, they range between about $30 and $65. Also on deck 2, toward center ship in the atrium, you have Rudi's Celle du Mer. And this is another specialty dining offering. This is a French seafood cuisine. It's very good. It is not included with any package. It is about $65 per person surcharge. So it's not included if you have a specialty dining package or anything like that. But I do think it is worth it, to be honest. Here you have the bar just outside the atrium on deck 2. Full service bar with plenty of seating areas, and they will have live entertainment down that way as well. Right next to the atrium, also on deck 2, you have the Pinnacle grill. This is a specialty dining option. It's a traditional American steakhouse with seafood options. It is a fantastic place to have a nice upscale dinner. And it is included in the Have It All package when it comes to specialty dining. They do offer lunches there, I believe, but I think that's an extra charge. More shops here down on deck 2. This is the Effie Jewelry store. They'll have nice discounts throughout the cruise, but it is expensive jewelry, I will say that. Nice though. Moving forward from BB King's, we will be coming up to the Rolling Stone Lounge and the Billboard Piano Bar. So here's the Rolling Stone Lounge and Bar. They'll have classic rock here performing every night. The nice bar there, plenty of seats. This is one of the more popular live music lounges on the ship. And just on the other side is Billboard on Board. This is a piano bar, and it can turn into dueling pianos too, depending on the night. So it is cool. They do take, this is a less popular area, which makes it a little more intimate with the artist performing, because they will be taking music recommendations all night long. It's a good time. They have a nice bar over there too. And this is another area that is mainly liquor, whiskey, bourbon tasting area. They can do it up on taste on the third deck, but I have seen it being done down here. And as you can see, all the different whiskey, scotch, and bourbons here that people can book tastings for. Just forward of the Rolling Stone Lounge, you have the library. There are people in there, so I try to be a little quiet, but that's the library. A decent selection of books, nice views if you want to sit by the window. And here we are again at the world stage, the forward of the ship, on deck 2, the lower level of the world stage. Like I said, this is also where people will meet up for their shore excursions if they book them in the morning. And here is the world stage from deck 2, the lower level. Alright, we're down on deck 1 now. Mainly staterooms down here. And the very bottom of the atrium. The only thing that people will be doing down on deck 1, if they don't have a room down here, is hopping on the gangways to disembark the ship, as well as you'll see down here toward the center ship. You do have an art gallery here where they'll have different art expositions, art auctions, and various paintings on display throughout the cruise. So here we are, deck 1, the very bottom of the atrium at the art gallery. So like I said, they'll have different auctions and displays. Here we go, art auction tomorrow. Here we are, looking up to decks 2 and 3. Got the Pinnacle grill over there on deck 2. Got the bar over there, and up above deck 3 you have the Grand Dutch Cafe and guest services on the other side.
See you.
I went to the Asian section and I got some chow mein, stir-fry vegetables, and chicken with some sushi rolls. And eating right out here on the 9th deck, poolside. Can't complain. So here in the dining room, we have the open dining, so we can go anytime between, I think it's 5 and 9 o'clock. Salmon and shrimp cocktail, a Caesar salad, some wine. It's got the rainbow trout here tonight. It's a specialty on the menu for the first night. Looks pretty good. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but there's a faint rainbow over that ship out in the distance. As we're sailing away to our Newcastle in England. There's the bridge up there. Heading out to the North Sea.